this is Tin Man with the disclaimer. This is my Orson Welles moment, War of the Worlds. It was fiction. Remember that, it was fiction. Now, I am going to be starting a series called the Live-ish series featuring JTTG, my band, and I'll be performing on video. Simple enough, I've done that before. But now it's coming with a twist. Since I've produced a video with my band performing Ballad of the Tin Man, I've decided to have a little fun with it and bring the whole band into the studio. And not only them, but I'm also inviting the president of Half Deaf Records to say a few words, and periodically we'll be, informing you about life at Half Deaf Records. And just so you know, I'm not nuts. I always say that. And no, my mother never had me chested. She just shook her head. But what I'm doing is a fiction. These characters aren't real. The thing that is real is the music. And that's really all you gotta understand, is the music is all that matters to me. I'm just having fun. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy my wall. And enjoy your favorite beverage. Mine is scotch and coffee. Hey, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you would, hit that little bell thingy and just make my day. Catch you later. What's that? Hello, this is the Tin Man. And my last video, I didn't quite make clear what I was doing. Number one, I wasn't clear of what I was doing. To tell you the truth, I had kind of an idea for a show. Well, I got thinking about it, and I don't know what happened, but it just clicked on me what I was doing, because I said it was a show within a show within a show, kind of, and that really doesn't describe what it is. It is, okay, I'm playing all 5 parts, or 6, I forget, but those characters don't know that they're me. It's a little confusing at first. Just remember, who's wearing what, because that's how I figured it out. Now, what I'm doing is making a show about behind the scenes at HDR, which is my label that I use to record under. Well, I've built it up as an actual thing so I couldn't work my way around it with these stories. And I'm going to be using some humor, and I'm going to tell some classic rock stories, and I'm going to talk about growing up in Pennsylvania and all sorts of things, and I'm going to have fun with it, and just I'm going to develop the characters as I go, because the characters are changing a little bit from the video that I'm going to be producing. So this is this, and the show is called As the Volume Turns. Catchy. Catch you later. Ricky, don't touch that. I don't know what you're doing, but no, that's what I'm telling you. You know, that they screwed up in editing and the video's not coming out for a long time, and you know, what's that? No, we're not going to have to reshoot. Well, if we do, what are you doing with that camera? Ricky, leave that alone. Anyway, no, that's what I hear. Is just that editing screwed up the video. We're gonna have to redo it, and it's not coming out for a couple more weeks. What is this? There's a red button on this camera. Ricky, I think you turned me. I think we've been on the air. I think here, push that camera button off there. Man, dude, man, why don't that work? That don't help nothing. Dude, Dad's not gonna be happy. Jerry, come look at this. Oh man, well, give it to me, Ricky. Oh. Well, we've got a camera on the tripod. What'd you say is wrong with it?
Well, the microphone ain't working, dude. I
Oh,
can't hear
dude,
it.
you're half deaf, you know?
Well, that's true. No, he can, man.
Little Ricky Gold, breaking everything he touches. I wonder how much he spends on strings. Yep. Glad I'm a bass player. What is this? Buried from security. Well, that's not me. Hey, Ricky, you know anything about this? About what, dude? About this Jerry from security on our channel. Well, no, dude, I don't know anything, man. I don't watch our channel. Ringing endorsement. Well, I'm going to find out who did this. Somebody's been playing with the cameras. I don't like it. Howdy. This Jerry with security. This the right out of my hat. Back here, Jerry. Security. All about America. I want to talk about some stuff. Well, when I say I'm security, I'm not official. Nobody paying me for doing this crap. No. Yeah, I know this musician friend. He let me use his studio, and that's why I got his backdrop right here. And now I'm I'm gonna tell you some stuff. Now, see, it don't bother me that I'm not official security, and I'll tell you why. I'm not exactly sure what official means anymore. Talking a little bit about Nancy Pelosi. We're gonna get right into it now. Nancy Pelosi charged the president with abuse of power and obstructing Congress, which quite frankly I'm not sure could possibly be a thing, because how can you obstruct something that never moves? Just throwing that out there. But getting back to my point. Now, it seems to me that if you're going to accuse the president of abuse of power and obstructing Congress, then I think the very next thing you do should not be abuse your power by going home and obstructing Congress. I said obstructing Congress. She did that. He didn't do that. He's never abused his power. And he's getting stuff done, and I'm all for it. This is Jerry with security. That's so right here on my hat. 100% American. Love me some George Washington. Wearing sunglasses. Eating a hot dog like God intended. Have fun. What you got there? It's a new strobe light. You know where this is going? Oh, yeah, that's going on. That's going on the tree for the logo and the shine on. Do you know anything about this, Jerry? Yeah. Video. I've heard about it. I'm thinking. I don't know, but I'm thinking that Tinman did it. You're kidding. He don't even look like me. Okay. See you later. Oh, this is cool. This reminds me of 1975. Reading Kiss comic books by strobe light. Listening to Black Diamond. Out on the streets for living. Still a great song. I don't care what you say. Well, let's plug it in and see if it works. Yeah. What's up? You're not signing what? What release forms? Oh. What are you telling us you're quitting the band? I mean, we kind of need you. Oh, well, that's good. What? So let me understand. I'm trying to get this. You still want to be in the band, but you don't want to be seen. You don't want to be on video. So, but, you know, we can still hear you, right? You know, you're not taking your drums away. Oh, okay. You know, I'll make it work. I'll talk to Mr. Gold. I know, sometimes he is kind of a, you know, Big Richard, but he's the boss. I'll talk to him, okay? Later. Oh boy. Another exciting episode. That's kind of fourth wall, isn't it? Speaking of fourth wall stuff, check this out. Yeah. Mr. Gold, yeah, I need to talk to you about that. Yeah, I know it puts us in a bind. Yeah, I'll tell the guys something about editing, and if they asked any questions after we get the video done, yeah, I know exactly how I'm going to do it. No, we don't have to reshoot anything because I know what I'm doing. I've got footage of that brick wall. Yeah, everybody loves the brick wall. I know, it's the magic wall. Well, I'm going to use it as magic in front of the drummer. It will be like the drummer who shall remain nameless. Nameless drummer. Well, that's another story for another day. But yeah, I know I've told you that story before. But it'll be like the drummer was never there. Yeah, it'll take me about 4 or 5 hours, but it's going to kick back the video another day, at least. Okay, I'll get going. Thank you, sir. Yes. Bye. I'm Richard Lee Gold. My friends call me Richard. My close friends call me R. Lee. Nobody calls me Goldie. I am the owner of Half Deaf Records. I know and I am well aware of everything that is going on here. And I can assure you, as of right now, we are putting the rumors to rest. What I mean is we will have the video produced in a timely manner. There have been some technical issues, but I have been assured that it is only temporary. And what I mean by temporary is this video will be completed within 48 hours. That is all. Okay, dude, die, dude, die, not me. Oh man, I'm dead. I lost again. Hey guys, I was wondering, how long is 48 hours? 2 days, dipshit. Hey Jerry, did you ever find out anything about that Jerry from Security video? Funny. Hey Tinfoil, what chord is this? Oh, okay, that's Thursday. Cool. Howdy, folks. Apparently there's somebody at the door. Actually, there is nobody there. I'm just going to let him go because that's what he does. Yes, I know. So, this is supposed to be the promo. This is supposed to be the promo to the Live-ish series. And nothing ever comes as planned, which is, one of the reasons I have a dog, I guess. But, no, this is a new series on the journey. This is called Live-ish. And you're watching it as the volume turns now. No. As the volume turns is actually my show that introduces you to the characters that you will see in Live-ish. So, grab your favorite beverage. Mine is scotch and coffee. And enjoy the ride. Tinman out. Welcome to the journey. I'm your host, J T Tinman Graham. Tonight, we at Half Deaf Records are proud to announce that we are starting a new series on the channel. This series is called the Live-ish series. And this one is featuring JTTG, my band, and we are performing my song, Ballad of the Tin Man, my signature song actually, and I'll be playing my Red Ovation guitar. Her name is Anna. I'll be singing, and well, here's the rest of the band. Hi, I'm Jerry. I'm the bass player. I'm playing my Fender Jazz 1975 reissue Jazz, and it's blonde on blonde with a maple neck, and its name is Mel, after the great bass player of Grand Funk Railroad. Hey dude, I'm Ricky Gold. I play my Les Paul, and her name is Goldie, and I'm not just in the band because my dad owns Half Deaf Records, okay? I'm a good guitar player, dude. Later. Hey, I'm JT Tinfoil. I'm the original member of the band. Just remember, before there was a Tin Man, there was Tinfoil. I play my Weir-SU Strat 61 D-neck, and her name is Scratch. Hey, I'm the Appalachian Mountain Blues man. They call me the Cracker, and it's Appalachian. Don't be saying Appalachia, because if you do that, you're a complete Okay. Cracker's a little excitable. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But he's a hell of a harp player. Anyway, on to the show. Hope you enjoy Ballad of the Tin Man by JTTG, my band.
Call me the Tin Man, the refreshing phone. But it all got put away, and with a hollow stone. If you have a true love, deeper than the deepest sea. But from the west the witch came to go with me. Call me the Tin Man, I'm the witch from Mars. Call me the Tin Man, got caught in the rain. Call me the Tin Man, I live just a day. Call me the Tin Man, I live just a day. Every now and then you know I go looking for the yellow road. Looking for the Emerald City, I'm looking for what's been stole. Looking for a girl, that is special girl, girl with a heart big enough for two. With patience in her eyes, for the living always true. Call me the Tin Man, I'm the looking for Mars. Call me the Tin Man, got caught in the rain. Call me the Tin Man, I live up today. Call me the Tin Man, I live up today. Gave me a chain tied to the clock, tick tock, didn't pump it up through my veins, you know it. No time, but now time to stop. Over the rainbow, hold you.
Party, party.
Yeah, I'm hurting. Yeah, I'm coming up with you.
I gotta go back home and do the thing.
Yeah, cool.
Party, have fun.
Okay.
Later. Yes. Yes. Here I am, back in the smoke-filled room, while the band is out on the party patio. Partly on the patio, I don't know. Well, they're there. And they're having their favorite beverages, and I will join them shortly, but I had to come in here first. Thank you people for watching the video, and I want to thank the band, Jerry, Ricky, Tinfoil, and Cracker, for having, putting on a great show, and they're going to be partying for a while, and I don't see them back for a couple days. Well, Cracker I don't expect for a couple weeks. He's got a hunting trip he's fixing to get on, and that's not important, but when he gets back, we'll catch up with him too. And again, thanks for watching the video, and I forgot to thank Cupid for, well, whatever it is Cupid does, and so for the next couple of weeks I'm going to be working on some projects behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. I'll be kind of letting you know what's going on, and well, it's been fun. So I thank you for watching the video. There are more coming, and the quality is going to get better. I'm still learning how to do all this stuff, and well, until next time, enjoy your favorite beverage. Mine's scotch and coffee. Catch you later. Hey, this is Tin Man, and I'm talking about the nameless drummer today. Back in the 90s, I was in a band, and I was playing rhythm. We had a lead singer, and we had a lead player that we called the Hammer. Now, one day we were in House of Guitars, and I looked, and there was this beautiful 5-string Stingray bass there, and I seen that it was plugged into a really, really high-end amp, and it was also plugged into a Phase Twang, a Qtron, which I love Qtrons, and I said, oh man, I gotta play this. Well, I picked it up, and about 15 minutes in, or 15 seconds going into the playing, the guys kind of showed up from wherever they were, and the Hammer looks at me and he says, "You are no longer allowed to play guitar. You, from now on, are a bass player." So I was the bass player for the Nameless. So we had a singer, a guitar player, a bass player, and we needed a drummer. Well, somebody got on the phone with somebody else, I don't remember. They were like, "Hey, we got this drummer that wants to come meet us, but we got to go to this club, and I was like, oh, I guess. Well, I get there, and I'm sitting there, and it's one of those dance clubs, you know, where the rhythm never changes. It's just boom, 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 all frickin' night long. And of course, I have to sit there, and well, at least they, you know, they got a rusty nail ordered for me because that was my drink at the time, which is Scotch and Drambuie. It's really good. I recommend it. But we were there at the club all frickin' night long, and he never showed up. So all I got was a headache. We never did get a drummer. So that's the story of the nameless drummer. Tune in next time. Oh, well, I'm not supposed to say that. The next guy's supposed to say that. What I'm supposed to say right now is enjoy your favorite beverage. Mine's Scotch and coffee. And I'll catch you later. So what is this? Okay. Hey, Tin Man, what's this here doing here? Well, you see that just came in. We're not sure what we're gonna do with it, but it's not gonna stay there. Well, good, because that's where I want to play on stage. I've always said I wanted to be on the side. I don't like being in the middle. That's your job. Okay? This is Cupid at the door, waiting for somebody to come here and pet him. This is the star of the show. He's excited about it.
I'm looking for a better rat. It's a dog-eat-dog world. I think I'm a cat. If I got my shit together, I forget where it's at. Life is a rat race. I'm looking for a better rat. Well, the early bird gets the worm and no one gets a bird. He woke up early, now he's a windshield turd. If he stayed in bed, it wouldn't have occurred. Part of the story I bet you ain't never heard. Life is a rat race, I'm looking for a better rat. It's a dog-eat-dog world, I think I'm a cat.
You having fun?
If I got my shit together, I forget where it's at. 'Cause life is a rat race, I'm looking for a better rat. Life is a rat race, I'm looking for a better rat. Life is a rat race, I'm looking for a better rat.
Tune in next time for another exciting episode As the Volume Turns. Turn it up. Hey, remember to hit that like button and subscribe, and if you would, hit that little bell thingy and just make my day. Stretch your fingers. What's that?
Well, I stepped in a club on a Saturday night. That's the name of the song. That's how the song starts. And that's just one of 3 songs, and this is another one. And this guitar's not tuned to do the other song, but the 3 songs are 3 songs on Rusted Vein. Buy it today. And funny thing about those 3 songs, entirely 3 different episodes, 3 different ideas, 2 different girls. And I wrote those 3 songs, Alea, If I Fall, and The Price, within a half hour. I mean, to tell you, when it hits, and anybody who's a writer knows this, when it hits, and it's right. And I wrote those 3 songs in a half hour. I don't think I took a break until each one was complete. And that's the story of the 3 songs. Still I wonder, who stopped the rain? Howdy, Tin Man here. And that's an old CCR song. And that was the first song I ever learned how to play. And the story goes like this. I had been transferred to another school because of my hearing. As you all know, I'm half deaf. But it never really bothered me. But it bothered the school, so they tried to figure out how to, accommodate me, which I didn't know I needed, but Anyway, I wound up in the school, and it was in a college town. And the first 2 things they figured out was, number 1, my handwriting sucks. My handwriting is so bad. How bad? It's so bad that they taught me how to type in 5th grade. And this was, 1970, 71. The other thing was, for my birthday, I had gotten a guitar. Now, it wasn't anything fancy. As a matter of fact, it was all plastic, nylon strings, and when I say all plastic, I mean the frets were plastic. The fretboard was plastic. The neck, everything, except for the tuning pegs. They were metal. But I love that guitar. And I was at the school, and my teacher had a friend, and her name was Mo. She was an old hippie chick. I mean, it was 1970, 71. So she taught me how to play Who'll Stop the Rain. So I'm one of the few guitar players you've ever seen who did not learn how to play Smoke on the Water first. Matter of fact, Smoke on the Water didn't come out for three more years. And I was still playing that song and trying to figure out how to play an F. But that's another story for another day. Well, time to sign off. Grab your favorite beverage. Mine's scotch and coffee. Catch you later. Howdy folks, it's your friendly neighborhood Tin Man with another episode. And today, between you, me, and the wall, I have got a secret. Tomorrow's episode is going to be a drastic change from what you've seen in the past. Now, if you have seen the early episodes, yes, they're cheesy, but they're funny, and they're rough. And I get they're rough because I didn't know exactly where I was going with this until I'd already done part of it, you know. And like I always said when I'm playing bass, I said, you know, I always seem to play better when I don't know what I'm doing. And the show's been that way, and I know, and I figured it out, I think, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with what I've come up with. Now, I could be really nice and release a couple photos I've got. Actually, you know, I've got 30, 40 stills, and I've got some stuff on camera, but I'm not going to release any of that because that's just part of the process of trying to figure out how to do all this stuff. And, well, tune in tomorrow when just a hint of what's to come will be started. So, you know, grab your favorite beverage, mine's scotch and coffee, and see you next time.
As the volume turns. As the volume turns, starring Richard Lee Gold, Tin Man Graham, Jerry the bass player, Ricky Gold, the Cracker, JT Tinfoil, and our wonderful mascot Cupid.
Don't ask me why. Call me the Tin Man. I live in if I fall in love with you, will you let me hit the ground?
Hey, JT Tinman Graham here. I'm here to talk about my new CD, Rust and Pain. I think you'll like it.
I cannot pay. still wanna take my hand. Now I got something to say. I've been feeling it for a while. You know it ain't easy for me, but I hope that it makes you smile. As long as the world is turning, as long as the sun is burning, as long as the moon is fading, going for the new, as long as the stars shine brightly in the midnight sky, just know that I love you. Don't ask me why. Spend my life in this rock. You were in LA. I met you in a tavern in the mountains of PA. We spent all night dancing across my legs, babe. Somehow we fell in love. Love is here to stay. As long as the world is turning, as long as the sun is burning, as long as the moon is phasing, come for the new. As long as the stars shine brightly in the midnight sky, just know that I love you. as I do in my ride. Here in the dryness of my soul, spirits they speak to me. Oh, how they whisper, always telling me the same old lies. I wish they'd go away, go back where they came from, leave me with just a little peace of mind. Here in the dryness of my soul. Here I am holding the rose that she gave me, the one she gave me on the day she died. Never before, no one has it ever left me. Never before has it, just like the dryness of my soul. Yeah. Dryness, oh, like the dryness, like the dryness of my soul. but it all got cut away, left me with a hollow stone. Used to have a true love, deeper than the deepest sea, but from the west the witch came, took her away from me. Call me the Tin Man, I'm a witness for mine. Call me the Tin Man, got caught in the rain. Call me the Tin Man, I live above the Call me the Tin Man, I live above the Every now and then, you know, I go looking for the yellow road, looking for the Emerald City. I'm looking for what's been stolen, looking for a girl, very special girl with a heart big enough to kill. With patience in her eyes, comfort in and always true. Call me the Tin Man, I'm a looking for mine. Call me the Tin Man, I got caught in the rain. Call me the Tin Man, I live up some day. Call me the Tin Man, I live up some day. The wizard, he gave me a chain tied to a clock. Tick tock, didn't bump it off